You have an eyelash. Let me see. Turn this way. Am I supposed to blow it or you? Did you make a wish?
I wish for a good vlog.
Why do you have to be so weird? You have to make everything so weird.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
What's up, guys? What's up, G-fam?
Wait, so what are we calling this video? Like a love story / introduction / get to know you / draw my life without the drawing?
Yeah, draw my life sans drawing.
We really didn't discuss what we were going to talk about, so we're kind of going to just see like if our stories line up, I guess.
Our stories line up. It's only one story.
No, I mean like if we remember it the same way. If you haven't already seen our YouTube channel, I'm Ashley and this is Justin. We first met in middle school.
Pause. Check out our cute as F mugs. I'm Mickey and she's Minnie. Okay, restart.
That's what you needed to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, to start off our story, we met in middle school. We went to 8th grade together because I think Justin did not start at the same school as me until 8th grade. You only went...
No, we were in the same school for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah. We just never...
I didn't know that.
We never ran into each other until 8th grade when we were in the same class.
Okay, so this is why I told you we did not discuss the story we were going to tell beforehand. Nonetheless, we met in 8th grade. It was like the last class of the day.
Yeah.
Kind of the class that was just like the last 50 minutes of the day. I don't remember really like any interactions with Justin that year. I mean,
No.
I remember that he like sat next to me and he was this little quiet boy. From there, we went to the same high school. So we're now in 9th grade and Justin was in my PE class.
Yep.
And I remember it being, since it's like the first year of high school, you kind of cling to the people who are familiar to you. It's like a new place and everything's strange and kind of scary. So I remember seeing him in my PE class and kind of just being like, oh, I know you, and kind of just
I was honestly,
with him that way.
I was shocked. I was already sitting up in the bleachers. I had gotten there before her and she came walking by. And she saw me and she like latched right onto me and walked up and was like, hey, Justin. And I was surprised because I saw her come up and I was like, hey, that's Ashley. She looks great. And I was really surprised that you just came up and sat next to me.
Why
and
would
I
you
was
be
like,
surprised?
I don't know, because I was just little Justin. And
He really was little, old Justin. I was taller than him
yeah,
at that point.
in 9th grade you were taller
And
than
he was
me.
really little and he had braces.
Yeah.
He was cute to me though. I think that I actually thought of Justin as like a friend or like a little brother kind of type.
Yeah, I had
Like,
a crush on you. I had a full-blown crush on you. And
I didn't know.
I remember
had no
one
idea.
day at lunch, I remember like vividly one day at lunch you were like, I said something funny and you were like, oh, you're so cute. You're like a little brother to me. And it just like crushed my soul.
Oh my gosh.
So moving on to 10th grade.
Sophomore
So when
year.
it gets juicy.
I think that you were in my math class.
Yeah, we were in algebra. And that was also when we started calling each other all the time. Like you would call me all the time pretending like you needed help with math homework or whatever.
No, I actually did need help.
We never talked about math. Goofball.
What did we talk about?
I don't remember. What did we write notes about? Nothing.
Yeah, just like random things.
So we kept getting closer and closer in 10th grade, and the way I asked her out is pretty funny. So I also became close to our friend Amanda.
Our best friend, my maid of honor.
That was her best friend, and I became friends with her, you know, on my own through another class and stuff, and then, you know, we all became friends. And Amanda basically tricked me into thinking that Ashley also had a crush on me. So that gave me the courage to ask her out on Valentine's Day. And she said yes. Because she, I don't know, felt bad for me or something.
I did not feel bad for him. I actually was excited and thought it was cute. It wasn't like I was like, oh, the boy that had a crush on me asked me out. It was more like, wow, Justin like asked me out. That's kind of funny. Like, I don't know. It's kind of cute. I think I kind of like him, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. Maybe see where this goes.
So it was Valentine's Day, and they always had sold like the roses with the bears and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I did the school thing where you send like a Valentine's Day present to her class, and I bought every single level. They had different levels, and I think I bought like every level. Yeah. Every level of gift and sent it all to her. So there was like
one
rose.
to different classes.
Yeah, I sent them all to different classes. She had a different gift at every class.
And the thing was that Justin was in my last class. So by the time I got to my last class and I had like gotten all these presents from him, and like I was like kind of nervous to get to my last class. I was like, what's gonna happen? And I think the very last present was like the little bear that was holding a rose.
Yeah, which we still have somewhere.
I was nervous that whole class, like, oh my gosh, this is weird, but I'm kind of like having butterflies. And then
we walked out. Yeah. We walked out, and I asked her if she would be my girlfriend on the way out to the bus.
We were walking. We had to go downstairs, and we had a ways to walk outside to get to the buses, so we had a little while to like hold hands. And that was like the first time that I was like, wow, this is weird but good. I don't know.
We got really close over the rest of that year, and then over the summer I did the same thing I always did every summer, which was go to Maryland to visit my family. So we were separated for, I don't know, like four weeks, maybe 5 weeks of the summer, and I came back, and this is always something that I always regretted. I came back and I had a cold sore, and I avoided Ashley when I got back because I was embarrassed that I had a cold sore, which is stupid. Should have just said, hey, we can't kiss, I have a cold sore. But I was embarrassed and I avoided her. What happened next?
I broke up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You broke up with me at the first week of school of our junior year.
Yeah.
It was sad. It crushed me. At some point, we just started hanging out a whole bunch again, and we were always together.
We were in the same circle, and it would feel weird because I would be near him and like feel the urge to hold his hand or, you know, be close to him, and then I think we went to the fair.
Yeah, it was at the fair, and I remember your exact words. Justin, I still love you. Will you go back out with me?
I said that? Yeah. I don't even remember what I said. I didn't know you remembered that.
Yeah.
That's cute. Were you excited?
Yeah.
Were you happy?
Yeah.
From there,
we did everything together all throughout school, and
graduated together. Everything.
We had maybe a scary moment when we were about to graduate, because we weren't sure. We were going to different schools, and we had to decide whether we wanted to keep it going or not. You know, long distance relationships are a scary thing.
We went through a really hard couple of months.
I went to University of Florida in Gainesville, and she went to University of Central Florida in Orlando, so it wasn't that far away.
We were 2 hours away, so we actually saw each other every other weekend. We took turns kind of driving to each other, so we got to see each other enough. I cried every single time I left Justin.
Oh my God. Every single time you had to go back or I had to leave,
the whole last 2 hours was spent with me crying.
2 hours of you crying until you had to leave, just holding me.
It was awful. We did a year like that of being at different schools, and then
do you want me to say it? When we were near the end of our freshman year, Ashley's dad died, and over the summer she came to live with me, and then she made the decision to leave the school she was at, and she came to stay with me in Gainesville, and she went to the community college there.
I never cry about it anymore.
I know.
I don't want to look ugly.
You're not ugly.
What? I'm showing my age.
What?
See how I feel like I have wrinkles.
I'll start from the top. So we had a lot of fun in college, and we had a lot of great experiences, but there was one, oh, you go here. But there was one other big event that happened, and it happened when we were 19. No, there's two big events.
What?
The first big event happened before school started. You know, we had been living together for maybe like a month or two over the summer. What did we do?
We got Lewie.
We got Lewie.
If you watch our vlogs, you've seen Lewie, and Lewie was our first baby. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
We got a puppy.
So we got Lewie.
We got a
that was
puppy
the first
together.
thing.
That
And
was our first thing.
oh my God.
Literally, I decided to move in with Justin, and before we even moved into the apartment, I was like, I want a dog. And we had him, and he moved in with us. So that was the first thing.
It was a nightmare.
We won't go into that right now.
It was a nightmare. So the other major event that happened was, so February 2009, we were 19 years old. I made the decision to take all the money I had saved up, and I bought an engagement ring, and I asked Ashley to marry me.
I said yes.
When we were little 19-year-old babies.
We were babies, and but we knew.
I was just a little kid, so it's not I thought it was like a cool idea, but didn't. I was super nervous, even though I knew without a doubt that she was gonna say yes. I took her to Melting Pot, and it was super special. I actually wore like the only tie that I owned. And the only button-down shirt that I owned, because I didn't dress very well when I was a kid. I put the ring in a box of chocolates, which I thought was a great idea. I had seen it on the internet, but it didn't work out very well, because like we got to the restaurant, and I just wanted her to open it up like at the beginning, and I was like, don't you want to open up your box of chocolates and try a chocolate? And she's like, Justin, we're about to eat dinner, and then we're gonna have chocolate fondue. And I was like, I want a chocolate. And then she opened up the box and like looked at it, and then picked the chocolate up, and then ate it, and then started closing the box up again. And I was like, Ashley,
oh my
don't
God.
you see that?
There was something very sparkly in the center chocolate, and I immediately I was so excited. It was so pretty. Anyway, that was like the best night ever, and I just remember being so excited and just feeling like my life was getting put back together after everything that happened. Like I knew, obviously I knew before, but now I knew without a doubt that I had Justin forever and that my life was gonna be good, you know? What do you think's next in our story?
I graduated first, and I got a job right out of college up here in North Carolina, so I had to leave. Ashley, so I moved in 2012 in February. She didn't come up until she graduated in May. So those 3.5, 4 months we were separated again.
But yeah, I was in nursing school and very busy, and he was busy at his new job. So I think that out of that 4 months, we might have seen each other like once or twice.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think it was 2 times.
But it was really hard. I finally moved up here, and we were together again, and
Together again.
I got my license, my nursing license. Once I got a job, we started saving for our wedding, because we always knew where we wanted to get married.
Yep. We knew from the very beginning.
We knew it was going to be something that we had to work for and save for.
We knew it was going to be expensive.
And that it was going to take a while, but it was what we wanted.
It's our dream wedding.
And we felt like we had to do it, and I don't regret it for 1 minute. And we got married at Disney World. So we literally had your fairy tale wedding. But yeah, so we were married in 2013. We went on a gorgeous honeymoon to Italy and around a cruise to several different places in Europe. And we got back, and within the first few months being married, we already knew we wanted to try to have our first baby, and it happened really quickly.
Pretty much started trying immediately.
Yeah.
Like on our honeymoon, we started basically trying.
We had been together for so long, and we knew that we wanted our first baby, and we were ready. And we were really lucky that we got pregnant so fast. And yeah, Camden was born September 29th of 2014. And that's our little buddy.
Little buddy.
In case you haven't seen our vlogs.
My mini-me.
It is Justin's twin. And when we actually had Camden, we had moved to a townhouse. And then when he was about 11 months old, we bought our first house, which is where we are now. So we had Camden's first birthday party in our first home together. And then when Camden was, I don't know, if maybe 15 months old, we got pregnant with our second.
And we had Calvin.
We had Calvin.
Our sweet, sweet baby.
Calvin was born August 26th of 2016. He's 9 months old now. And he really is our sweet baby. Like, he's just like both of our kids. We just are lucky we feel lucky every single day to have them. But where we are now is we're just raising our little family of 4. I've been staying at home with the kids for about 1.5 years now, and Justin still works a full-time job. I don't know, what's in store for us, I guess.
Yeah.
We would love to answer if you guys have any questions about us, or if it's a relationship question, or if it's just about our story.
Relationship experts.
Oh my gosh, don't listen to him.
Alright, so we're gonna end this video here, but before we do, we're gonna show you something special. We came with special materials for this presentation. So Ashley made me this. Don't give me that look. Ashley made me this special photo album.
Scrapbook photo album. Yeah.
When we graduated high school. Mm-hmm. This was basically filled with pictures that she had taken like across all of our time together in high school. And we're gonna just show you a couple of the cuter ones.
I think they're all cute, but we couldn't show you guys all of them, so.
Yeah.
I'll try to make sure you guys can see, but I think we were at the skating rink here. Actually, probably both of these. Justin played hockey, so it's a little tidbit. This is us on a little date. Can you see it? And I picked out prom. This is actually from our senior prom. I didn't show any of junior prom, but this is our senior prom here. And then this one is our graduation.
Totes adorable.
That's where we're gonna close it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.